Hello, everybody. I'm sorry we're late. Howdy, howdy. No, Crescent doesn't run late. I am late, though, because, I got a DM right at lobby start of like, hey, as soon as everybody's in, we're gonna do a thing. A pre scene. And I was like, I didn't see this message, and I was running late. Yeah. I was running really late. I had stuff to do, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be late. Well, thank you for your subby, Slapster. Hello. Don't mind my noodliness. In fact, don't even look at my noodliness. Don't look at my noodliness for a second. Noot noot. Noot noot. Yeah! Skull showed it to me at some point.
That is definitely danger!
Oh my goodness. There it is. Ah! Thank you, Slapster.
I believe that is danger.
And thank you, Mixed Gaming. Thank you both. Ah! The bombing. Red velvet cake. Ooh. That sounds tasty. I would want one bite. I can't eat much red velvet cake, but it's tasty.
That is danger.
It's just very rich. Thank you for the subby, Tree Scratch. Hello. How are you doing? Oh, hi, Dave. I didn't know if you were going to pop in for today. Then I have to wake up early tomorrow. Well, just be careful. Don't stay up too late. Let's see if what this message says. TP Cyan. Okay. Cyan. Where's Cyan? Oh wait, it's on the menu. It's on the menu.
Aw. See, the thing is it got sucked in before this time. Just towards the end of the school day. We've been waiting here for hours.
Hello, Conf. I am at Cyan. What do you want me to do?
Take it out of the ground. But this frame is moving.
You can appear as Crescent.
Okay.
You're aware there's Smother Knight, etc. So
You just want me to do the same thing you told me before?
yeah, that works pretty much.
Okay. I will be in the library chat if you need to tell me anything. Right, I have to get into her voice very quickly, which I don't normally have to do.
Yeah.
Oh. Hello.
Will it shut again?
Hi.
Hello.
Sorry about the walls.
It's alright.
Yeah, the tree grew and then this happened and, yeah.
Hmm.
And there's pretty music.
So, what exactly caused it to appear? Just a tree? At least appear this time.
Ignis was having a meeting last night, Professor. Chips was messing around with his wooden sword, started to glow blue. Led us to the tree out front. Then we heard roots growing and breaking from the library.
Oh.
And then when we
might
got
be out
here,
right
this
now.
was there, and it wasn't even the hour yet.
We should so.
I mean, it is
show
now.
His crescent outside.
It ate my sword.
Well, that's very unfortunate.
What was
Yes.
it that you saw on the tree outside?
Well,
Sigil?
I suppose
outside?
you can show me the tree if you want, but I would, for now at least, suggest not going into it. We should probably talk to the other professors first. If it's different than last time, then I don't know if it'll be safe.
Where did it go last time?
I think possibly something new might have
Another
opened in there.
library.
There were those 2 doors that were still sealed.
Yes.
Library.
Well, if you want to show me outside, I can check. Or I can check it on my own, but I would suggest for now leaving it be, and I will talk to the other
That is
professors.
danger. Okay.
Very well.
But my sword.
Perhaps you will get it back after we go in and do whatever it wants us to do.
Hmm.
I don't see anything about your sword, but it's a great mystery, I suppose.
That is how it worked last time. We did have to investigate in order for you to be able to retrieve it.
And it had all these really cool runes appear on it.
Well, they do look a bit like the ones on the tree, don't they? Anyways, off you go. I'm going to go ahead and say maybe we keep the library closed for now.
Mm.
It could have clues,
Mm.
Professor.
I'm not
It could
saying we
help
don't
us.
go into it. I'm saying we don't go into it unprepared.
We will have a sufficient squad and force to investigate. With a bit more preparation, I believe is Crescent's suggestion.
Exactly.
Maybe you could ask the tree for a new one.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, guys. Yeah.
Go about your business. Don't mess with it.
It's okay,
Go, go,
Chip.
go,
Nah,
go.
sorry.
Go, go,
I had to
go,
try.
go.
You still have the other
Go, go.
cool sword.
Would you mind getting a lock so we can lock up the library for now so no one accidentally goes inside?
Sure, I should be able to grab one quickly. I think the closest location would be my lab. I can quickly grab one from there.
Good.
Can we
Stay here.
make
just
it
in
arcane?
case. Yes, I would suggest that. I can lock it if you like, but I would need the supplies for it.
I will grab it, yes, considering I am maintaining one on the war room.
Perfect. I'll wait here. Mama Tree did some renovation. Early morning crescent.
Something to help us fight it.
Maybe.
Hmm.
And sword.
What could that tree be
What
trying
if the
to
sword
tell
was
us?
on a train arc?
If only I knew about trees. That's not my expertise. Well, at least I suppose they gave you a nice climbing ground, Hoshi.
It's very nice. And very pretty. Did you see the runes over there?
Where exactly?
Over under where I'm standing.
No, I did not. Oh, I see. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Just for now.
What do you think it means?
I'm not sure exactly. I think at the very least, she's trying to tell us something. And more than likely, you all are going to have to figure out what that is.
Morning, professors.
Good morning.
Morning.
Last time was pretty fun.
Good morning.
If we may ask, what's going on here? If
I believe
We are
that
still-
the tree
We are
is trying to
still
tell us something,
investigating
and
slightly.
we will find out what that is later.
okay,
Do you know if the
is
headmistress
there
is
anything you
away?
would like us?
No, I haven't seen her, ma'am.
Well, let's go find out.
Oh,
Is
wait,
there
you
anything
must
you
know a
would
lot
like
of
us to
mysterious
know,
stuff,
or-
right?
Yes.
Do you know why all the bushes have been so small lately?
No.
seemed to start
But
this
it's
year.
very suspicious, though, isn't it? They're so tiny.
Yeah,
now. No one can hide in
can't
them.
hide in them.
They've, all of them have grown tiny, and all of the rose bushes have grown humongous.
Wait, you're right. Wait, why are the rose bushes so big?
I have no idea. Grand
It's-
mysteries.
oh,
Good morning, cadets.
Good morning. I'm not.
morning.
Do I really look that young?
Yes.
Rose bushes are
Well.
so huge.
I suppose I'm doing the right skincare. Let's go check if she's awake. I doubt she would be. It's not necessarily a flirt. They might have actually just made a misstep and be like, right, yeah, you just look very young. And yeah, Crescent is not lesbian. Crescent is bi. Her first love was a husband. No, not awake. Right then. Suppose I'll have to wait. Yes. She had 2 babies. And presumably she will have more kids in the future, given Ophelia and Maina. And those kids will be with Wix. What happened? Okay, so there's going to be a teacher meeting. Yes. Should presumably at least have 1 kid with Wix. And the gender of said kid does not matter because witches be witches.
I'm gonna go with the latter.
We warn people about these rose bushes?
Unnecessary at this time, I think. Though we will keep an eye on it.
They're painting the roses red. And why?
Well, it's more that they're larger than normal.
They're extremely larger than normal. And I think they're taking all of the nutrients from the bushes. They've become tiny.
Yes, that is what
little
Hoshi was
baby
noting.
bushes.
Is that the bushes are shrinking, the roses or the bushes are shrinking and the roses are growing.
Well, and
This could be a correlation.
I think someone is actually painting the roses red because there is tiny little white roses in here. They might not even be red roses. There's a mystery going on here, and it is not just that. Well, that one's an obvious mystery. But this is an entirely different. Very
Yes,
Rose
and
bushes get big.
yes, we were making sure they were not carnivorous like the recent encounter we had.
Oh right.
The Hydra Blossoms.
I thought that was a dream.
Nope.
should really think about my dreams more. They might be premonitions more often than I think.
Did you dream of hydra blossoms?
Well, I dreamed of very large plants trying to eat people.
Are you not a divination expert?
Well, yes. But sometimes dreams are just dreams. I don't think there's anything important about one dream where I am thinking about eating peanut butter, but somehow, maybe I'm wrong. Usually
But
those
did
only
you
happen
eat
when I'm
peanut
awake.
butter that day?
No, I didn't. That's why it's confusing.
Do you want peanut butter?
Not particularly.
That is a strange dream then.
I'm an evocationist. I cannot even attempt to distinguish between premonition dreams and regular ones, let alone their meeting.
Well, just because I'm a divination expert doesn't mean that I always am in control of my divination. Sometimes it just has a mind of its own.
One time, I dreamed I was as bigger than the main building.
Let's hope that doesn't happen. I think you'd break the foundations. It'd be a very large Hoshi.
Well, they already had the capability of being very small.
Yes. But being that big, that's a lot of power in those paws. So, are there other professors awake? We should probably tell them about this.
Well, I believe that is Kay right behind us.
That would seem so.
And if there are other professors, they'd be at the office or at the island getting breakfast, I would imagine.
When do you normally have meetings in the morning? Do you have meetings in the morning? I don't come to them because it's in the morning. It's a terrible time.
Depends on if there's something to talk about. We might need to seek the professors out to see if
There's
they are
something
gathering.
to talk about.
We need to update them. Plus the hydra blossoms from yesterday.
There's two things to talk about, which strangely both involve plants, and I am not an expert in plants. I don't know actually very much about them at all.
Well, then we can talk to Nisha. She's an expert.
Right. Nisha.
Again, we can check the offices and see if they are in there.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Everything all right?
Well, I would like you to scooch up a bit and have a look at my library and then ask that question again. Technically, everything is fine. It's just a bit different.
Yes, might be a little bit more drafty with the broken windows.
Yes. Probably. We have some things to talk about.
Cause?
Not entirely known. There is a series of events that occurred, but we are unsure of.
Well, I'm
exact
relatively
origin?
aware of the cause. Relatively.
Ignis.
Yes. Not, well, no. I don't think they did it. They are involved.
Yes.
Ah.
The previously there was a additional section of the library that opened up after some series of events occurred. Yes. It apparently happened again with the same sword, where it glowed with power. They followed the inclinations of it and ended up back at the library. It being planted, creating a doorway, and also growing the roots more.
And it seems to be
So this-
related to the tree out front. So one might assume
Yes.
that that is relatively important. That tree wasn't involved the last time. So this time, I think the tree is trying to tell us something. Possibly.
Well, it seems
At least
to
that's my best guess.
be keeping the gateway open and the tree grew, so it might be trying to solidify itself more. Beckoning us in to investigate.
I don't know about solidify, but give us important information that we could not access previously, yes. Given
Well, I take it I interrupted you on your way to. Let us know.
well,
Yeah, we
you
were
haven't
saying we
interrupted.
probably should gather the. We were thinking we should gather the professors, discuss the recent events happening.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So I could tell. I have a bit more I could tell you all, but I would like to wait until all of us are gathered. Given
Understood.
the importance.
Morning.
It's all. It's fine.
Mhm.
It's
really
fine.
is just.
You can't even get into your own library.
No, I can get in.
Very well.
The
No,
door's
you-
fine. I've just
you're-
You can
locked
get
it.
in. Okay,
Mhm.
that's good. Okay, from here, from this angle, it does not look fine.
No,
It looks like
no,
either a
it's-
tree just fell over, or the
It's-
roof, like I don't.
It's fine.
You
It's
shall not
fine. It'll
pass.
be fine. Don't worry too much about it.
Be careful of the
Okay.
glass shards.
It's okay. I'll pick them up. I'll melt them, make a glass bird, and then place it on.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah. Also, if you need me fixing the windows, I can easily go do that.
We'll worry
Professor,
about
is-
fixing it in a bit.
Mhm.
Brian has informed me that he wishes to have a teachers' meeting.
Perfect. See,
Perfect.
this is why I like Barian.
Enjoy your teachers'
Barian is
meeting.
always just at the nick of time.
Fortuitous.
Very well.
He knows what I need. Exactly when I need it.
Send for the servants and.
I'm going
gather
too
the
fast.
teachers.
Going faster than I'm supposed to be able to.
I assume in the outside the headmistress's office as per normal, the administrative office.
That's where I normally am aware of them happening. I don't know if they're in different places.
It is typically where we have the meetings, considering the couches allows for a open discussion.
Well, and this is going to be an interesting discussion. Well, I don't see a Barian. There's not a Barian, so it might be in the war room. Or in her
Well, the
office.
war room is currently locked.
But it must be in here.
Or they're in Barian's office.
I didn't know he had an office. I didn't. Well, I know he has one, but I've never been in it.
Well, we can certainly check, and if he is not in there, then we can stay here and or we can find the lieutenant to clarify where the meeting is supposed to be.
Well, it's
Almost time for a walk.
Luke.
Oh, just down the hallway, because Baron's office is just over there.
It would appear no.
I've never actually been in here. This is quite,
Lavish.
It's elvish.
It's another term.
But he's not here, so
administrative office,
off we go.
I suppose.
Presumably he will find us there.
Hopefully.
It would be a good idea. So I suppose we just wait until he appears. Ow. Awkward silence. 3 professors that never talk to each other. Well, you two are awfully quiet.
Just thinking, consolidating information in my head. Again, we did have to deal with the Hydra Blossoms quite a bit. Hopefully the lieutenants might have found something a little bit overnight. Otherwise, further investigation will be needed. And then there's this whole tree business. I did not recognize the sigils on the route, not in a script that I'm used to.
Well, you have a better excuse than I. I was just thinking about my class today.
Oh, your class. What are you teaching them?
Ley lines today.
I see. Well, that'll be fun.
Yes. Good to know. At least some of the legends and...
It's a nice separation from the maths and history and writing. All the boring things. Something fun for once. I'm sure they will appreciate it.
Fun. Never really understood what they enjoy.
Most of the time it seems fighting each other.
Yes, well, that's apparent.
Seems to be their favored activity. But you know, they're young and spry, and that comes with that. All that pent-up energy, wanting to fight.
Guess I was different. I never enjoyed bruises.
I didn't do a lot of fighting necessarily when I was young. Did do a lot of running though.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Is Nisha not here yet?
Seems not.
No, not that I can go check on them if they're either in the room or at the usual location.
No,
to
they
grab coffee.
weren't in. They weren't at my office. They said they had to do something quickly, and it's fine. We can start without her. We're already running quite late.
There she is.
There we are.
See, it all works out.
Sorry, it takes me a little bit longer to get to places, so my bad.
All right.
It's quite all right. You're still recovering.
It takes me a long time to get places because I just have very slow legs. So you're doing better than me.
Oh, I think it's high time that we actually sat down and caught up with things, don't you think, sir?
Yeah. Well, it seems it's quite eventful the last couple of days.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we seem to have.
Should we start with that then? Our recent alarm.
Yes. Me and some students were doing some gathering of supplies out in that lens when we came across some plant creatures that, according to Flora at the time, were not native to the area. Apparently, they are more associated with their home, the jungle.
The Astarian jungle? Isn't that an entire continent
a whole
away?
continent away?
They're very far south from here. Not to mention perilous to explore, it's my understanding. Getting anything out is a
But
feat of its own.
they seemed to have, because we had to cull a great deal of them that had taken root, including a alpha creature. I believe Flora had designated them as Hydra Blossoms. Apparently they are very either solitary or small pack, but there again was a great deal of them gathered around an alpha that had taken root in the Outlands. As I said, there's a root network tunnel near the place where we originally set up camp.
Has it been completely cold? Is it still?
Yes. No, it has been completely cold, but the most concerning thing is that this seems to have been intentional, at least the growing of the plants in the area. We have found evidence. We have found evidence of pails, bags of seeds, which I have actually stored the remnants of in the war room currently. If you had not seen the lock there. Bones. The lieutenants were planning on doing a sweep investigation to see if there was any further material to track who might have done this, but I have not heard any updates, so I might need to ask them about that, Captain.
I've already asked the lieutenants for a small meeting during the deputy's class today. I was going to review with them of their findings during our departure to Fallbrook. I can review that with them and get back to you.
Yes. We can probably also have we can have Nisha and some of the other students also take a look at the evidence. As I said, there were some seeds still left over, perhaps. But yes, that is again, once you get more information from the lieutenants, we can further that investigation. Secondary incident that apparently happened late last night, early this morning. The library will be closed for a little bit, as it seems the tree has decided to grow a little bit and produce a gateway to a additional library.
That's not entirely accurate. You're not entirely wrong, but it's a bit of a simplification. Underneath the library, somewhere, there is a secret, more magical library. Ancient. Clearly from before the academy was fully built. In it contains multiple, many scrolls, many memories, and premonitions for the future. It seemed, at least in room 4, the people there were trying to fight the darkness. So I can only assume that it appearing now at a time when it normally does not, as before it was a specific time related to that clock in there. I can assume that the tree, which it seems to be related to, is trying to tell us something. And given, as far as I understand, that tree is protecting us, I think it's trying to protect us again.
I'm the like mind of that belief.
So I would suggest we pick a team of people to go down there and figure out what it wants to tell us.
It has to do with... Please.
So we've had previous students and the like, a few people head down there before.
I would suggest
gather them.
the same ones.
Mm-hmm.
Have you encountered any resistance down there? Not to mention how much ground is there to cover.
The first time we went down, there was a small fight with what appeared to be slimes. But other than that, there was no opposition. In fact, we found a book in there with the names of every student that came along on that first exploration. Excluding one, which was scribbled out in a way. That of Chips, specifically, I believe. That's why I suggest the same people.
If this has anything to do with our war effort, I'm of the mind to think that we should give our full attention to this.
Absolutely. However, just doing the same thing will not get us different results, so I would like to change a little bit up.
I am open
Same
to changes.
people. Currently, how is it that you enter?
There is a portal that is currently open, which is why I have locked the library. You simply walk into it.
Currently, it seems to take...
open?
Yes.
No, it closes after a time. Well, okay, the frame is there, but it seems to take 2 individuals being on both sides to open the portal proper.
I see.
How many tests have you run?
Not many, but I was there in observance. Again, it took 2 people on each side for it to appear, because we had Victor attempt to enter in by touching the frame. It did not react until I believe it was Risei went on the other side and also touched it. We backed up from it, it closed back down. I observed 2 others go up, and it reappeared after a time of being away from it, closed again.
Was this an actual close test?
Again, not necessarily. Again, it was more observation.
No one has entered it this time, and it does seem different than before. We don't know exactly what we're going into. It could be the library again. It could be somewhere else. I presume it is likely the library, as there are 2 doors we were not able to access previously. But we don't know what will be there. Which is why I have specifically made sure the students don't go in without us preparing.
Thank you.
Though news already does appear to be spreading about it.
It will. There's no way for us to keep the
Exciting, to
students
say
from
the
speaking.
least. And we have been encouraging them with communication for some time.
So technically, they're doing exactly what we're asking us. We're asking of them, which is good.
Yes.
For once. They don't often do that. We should be proud of them.
Do we know if
So-
it works now?
We again, observation. We can go over and attempt to open and observe if you wish.
Well, maybe not necessarily now, but yes, probably should be done.
Again, we will make some preparations and do some testing to clarify what we're walking into.
I can also try and read over the runes, though I am not a master of runecraft. I have basic knowledge. Nor am I a master of plants, which this seems somewhat related to.
Yes, we'll need a group.
Perhaps
but
our
we're gonna need
resident,
more testing.
perhaps our resident dryads and followers of Gaia would be the best way to go then.
Perhaps they could talk to that tree. Perhaps with Nisha? See if it can tell us anything before we go in?
Briar would be our best method for that such communication, I would think. That or Morgan.
Well, I don't know how
take
to
many avenues.
bring Briar about. I would
Yeah,
suggest
Briar
taking
would
as
fly in
many
front of the
avenues as you
tree
can.
and say please.
Well, I don't know the layout, so take as many as you feel would be optimal. But I would suggest a mixed group. Ones that have been there and ones that have not.
Some fresh eyes would be potential for new perspectives.
Given that all of Ignis was present for it opening, it may be a good idea for the rest of them to be allowed to enter. At least. As for more, I believe that would be up to all of you. You're more the strategic types. Unless, of course, you want me to try and divine something, but...
Well, you've been in there before, haven't you?
I have.
And it is your library.
And presumably,
I can't think of anybody
I will be
better
going with
suited.
them. As if it is anything like last time, my powers might be needed. Unless, of course, you all disagree.
No, I think it is a apt description that you will probably.
I
be
would not
needed greatly.
dream, I would not dream of getting between you and your books.
Well, that's
I
very
still
nice
remember
of
the
you.
threat you gave me on my first few days.
And if you do need more, let me know. I have a collection. Now, it is not necessarily tight quarters in there. Some of the structure is quite large, larger than this room. So it gives opportunity for more, but there may not be a big fight. previously there was a singular fight with those slimes, I believe. Is that? Am I remembering that correctly?
Mm-hmm.
But
you
other
are
than
remembering
that, there was
correctly, yes.
no fighting. They did at one point have to get out relatively quickly, however. So I would not suggest an extremely large group.
So something similar to what you took
On the
last
flip
time.
side, though, there's also the potential. If there were a bunch of slimes sitting down there, just in whatever areas you accessed, I'm not sure we can be certain there's not other things in the other wings that have been sealed off for however long.
This is true.
Well, we are on a home turf advantage, one would say. Reinforcements would not even be a short call away. Especially if the cadets are knowing and excited about our endeavors. I'm sure they all won't be sleeping if we have a project happening.
Yes. Maybe we can have a sleepover up in the main part of the library while others go down.
Perhaps.
At worst, they work in shifts.
Though we would have to have some way of communicating with the outside. Perhaps a runner, perhaps something a bit more complicated.
Regular check-ins, every 2 hours or so.
That could work. If they're in there that
Simple
long.
as.
Which, hopefully they wouldn't, but who knows?
Who knows?
It comes down to how passionate the reading gets, I suppose.
Well then, at that point, we have all of Ignis, and I am trying to remember the group that came in before. Perhaps you two can assist in that. Who the non-Ignis members.
Chat,
who were the non-Ignis members?
Misty, I think, was involved.
Who were the non-Ignis members that came?
Cortez, I believe, was involved as well.
Coretta,
Isn't this the
Misty and
same
Morgan.
occurence that made you start wearing these cute little pins of yours, your book club?
Yes, the design was...
Not much need for us to recite off
No, I don't think Ellie
names,
was there.
just call them to assembly and see who's wearing it.
So you're right. And if we don't have an amount that we want, we can fill in a few extras. Perhaps upon you two's suggestion.
Very well. We're looking for tonight, then?
I would suggest we do this as soon as possible, yes.
Very well.
We don't know how long
Going
that
to
will
be
stay
honest.
in existence. I would think it might for a day, but any more than that, I'm not sure.
Maybe we should have anyone who would like to volunteer to stay in the upper main library. Just the regular student body.
Seems a good idea.
I'm going to be honest, I'm quite curious, so I wouldn't
Would
mind
you like
being
to
the
do
main
the
librarian
rallying
myself.
call?
Oh, I get to do an announcement, sure. Won't that be fun? First I'm up in the morning, and now I'm speaking. You're going
It's
to
a
be
day
in
of
for
first
sure.
for you.
Well, I've done
I
a class
detect a hint
before.
of sarcasm.
I don't like mornings.
Because, to let you know, I've been researching this academy for quite a while, and it's definitely unusual, to say the least. You know, secrets, powerful secrets, artifacts, lost libraries, you name it, it seems to have all of them.
And as I said, not simple libraries. That was different. That was an extremely advanced library. And a lot of magic was put into it.
I'm not sure if I'm working at a school or within a puzzle box.
Oh, maybe both.
Why not both?
Sounds like more fun.
The joys of
He
academia.
doesn't seem to want us harm.
I mean, with how many cadets have come through here and their nature, I wouldn't be surprised if this is physically the buildings might be the 4th or 5th versions of the buildings. There might be whole remodeled sections walled off.
Absolutely.
And yet,
What I'm trying to say is, we're all part of the academy. I think everyone should want to be involved.
I agree. I believe this particular instance, it is something most students will likely want to be involved in, given the gravity that we are dealing with.
If this is the sort of interest we're expecting, then should we not consider a full deployment then?
I would consider it, but I would likely suggest Barry and you specifically being around to make sure that they all get out. Because if it closes as quickly as it did before, they will need to be organized.
I will speak to the other cadets who have risen up for command positions. Maybe we'll discuss that.
Speak with your
Not
leadership.
my decision, Lon.
I am perfectly fine with a full
This is well up to the
deployment,
deputy and the headmistress.
but you will just need to make sure that you can reasonably promise you can get them all out, should the door start closing. But I do believe everyone might want to be involved. If it
Well,
does
that's something that I
pertain
will-
to our grand enemy, it's something that it would be much easier for them all to witness.
Well, we can ask for volunteers. If that interest is great enough, we can do a full deployment. How about that?
Is that agreeable, sir?
To be honest, if it's been decided that you will take care of the deployment, then that means I can just take along as an academic. Works for me.
Very well, sir.
You just want to know secrets.
I'll entrust it to you to brief them of the situation.
Yes.
Very well. Any other points? I am actually fairly late to start assembly, I believe.
Anyone else has pressing matters to attend to?
I wouldn't know. I usually sleep through it.
That's fair. I do as well. I'm a night person. Do you see my cape? I'm clearly not day-coded.
No, I think you'd actually look quite nice with a bit of a tan.
I don't tan, unfortunately, Varian. I simply burn.
At all?
Yes. How do you think I have the sun shield? Although I appreciate the compliment. Now I'm told I might tan nicely and I look as young as a cadet. I'm going to have to tell Wix she needs to.
A few more compliments upon you, but I must keep things professional.
Oh, yes. Well, and you don't want a different paladin coming to get you.
Ah, please. You're not going to tattle on me just once, are you?
No. But I have no idea what kind of senses she has.
Well, I'll tell you what. I will serenade you with a bouquet of compliments. You can write her some of my words, and perhaps her jealousy will be enough to pay you a visit.
Oh, you spoil me, Barian. I might just do that. She owes
What's
me a
one sword
visit.
wound for my friend to... What's one sword wound for the fact that you can get a romantic... I will gladly take it for the team.
Thank you. Should you need one in the future, I will repay it.
My partner is close by. It is more so our workload that keeps us distant.
Well, perhaps I can assist in a workload. Hmm? I can read and write. I can do secretary work.
I'm not sure how interested you are in reading a few dozen reports from the guard every day about their small sightings in the woods.
Well, might confirm some of my odd premonitions throughout the days. And besides,
If you do ever
what's
want to
a bit
just
of boring?
collaborate on an evening sometime, I will gladly have you.
That would be nice. You know, I spend most of my evenings with just me and the books, which I don't mind, but speaking to someone is nice.
Well, I'm normally up later than most, so...
Well, isn't
I
that just
welcome it.
perfect? Besides, we can have a
Yeah, only
book
meeting...
club.
True.
All the fun books that I
Ship
have.
talks at midnight?
Oh, I haven't thought of that.
It's part of his objective.
You know, I had a hunch you were in on that cycle.
I don't know whatever you mean. Good morning.
Morning, sir.
No idea what you could mean, Marion.
All right, and with no further ado, which one of these buttons was it again? There we are.
Dum, dum, dum.
Excuse me.
Morning, morning.
Morning, ma'am.
Professors.
Morning.
Good morning.
Maybe. I mean, no. Wait. Migraine.
Damn. What the fuck, Neff? That's rude as hell. Thank you for the sub. Not excused. What the heck? We have less here today than I would expect.
Morning, sir.
Now, I know for a fact we're missing one or two more.
We're missing a lot. There's not a lot that are actually in lobby. Dars is in lobby, so Dars will be here at least.
We have to get started sooner or later.
Or maybe Dars isn't here. I
Be
thought Dars was
seated.
here. Never mind.
I'm just out of practice.
Gavin, put your leg down.
Good morning, cadets. Hope that everyone's had
Not
their
taking questions.
needed time to make themselves at home once again. I heard that you had a little bit of fun while I was away doing paperwork in Concordia. Hmm. Today we are going to have two separate events for you. Immediately following the assembly, Deputy K has a small class for you all, which will sure to keep you occupied for a time. As for later this evening, it seems, I understand you haven't been given much time to rehearse your words, but Professor Crescent has a request of you all.
I shouldn't need to rehearse them. It seems, tonight I will be needing as many of you as wish to come, but preferably all of you, to meet in the library. As something you may not be aware of, maybe your students have disseminated it, there is a secret library, which normally opens its doors at a specific time. However, this morning, it opened at an irregular time, and differently than normal. And I suspect that a certain tree is trying to tell us something. And I would like you all to witness whatever it has to say.
This will be, just so you can announce it to them, this will be far after usual curfew, so instead of going to bed, they should head there if they want to.
Instead of
basically.
going to rest, essentially, you should come there tonight. This will be long after curfew. You will be excused from coming on campus. That makes sense to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Understood.
Understood.
I'm sure that we can count on all of you to not overexert yourself between dinner and this assignment, then. Will not refuse late night training, but try not to overdo it. That said, I think there's one other matter. Mail, I believe. Or perhaps I'm full of it. Moving on. Deputy, where will you be holding your class?
Crystal Thorn.
Please report to your class in the Crystal Thorn Hall. To be all. Thank you.
I don't remember, bro. It was so long ago.
It's weird, it's only us two. Oh well.
Actually, should we go sit in the class?
Well,
Get a review?
Unless you all need me for anything,
Well, I have most of you. Those of you who are not currently on patrol within the guard, you would kindly join me with your lieutenants in my office.
Uh-oh, you're all in trouble.
No, don't say
What'd
that.
you do? You just did something.
As I said, unless you all need me, I'm going to go back and prepare for tonight.
I'll stick to Jamie.
Yes, yes.
I think we have it from here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I will see you tonight.
Okay. Should we be next to him or
Back of the room.
back of the room? Okay.
Enjoy the class. This is going to be mostly just a...
Fair.
Gotta get back to my thing. So I can swap to Flora.
Free from your duties and patrol, is that correct?
We're just gonna get down here and then kind of poof. Respawn. If anyone sees it, no, they didn't. If anyone saw that, no, you didn't. Name, Flora. Have voice.
I'll be ready for the night, but I just don't think I'm.
If you're not up for it, it's understandable.
Which one did they say?
First up for
Is it an Arden or Crystal?
I'll stay.
Ugh. CT. CT. Good. As it should be. Should always be CT. Yeah, fair.
Flora.
Ah.
That way. Crystal Thorn.
As play being dumb a little bit. Flora can assume there's some kind of class, probably. Since everybody's not outside.
You're not.
Sir, Linux. Does the ley line actually do that?
We sleep in the same dorm already.
I don't know. I'm assuming he will tell us.
Hello, class.
Yeah.
Hello.
Good afternoon. All right. Well, today we have an exciting yet brief lesson. Ley lines. I'm sure there's been speculation on what ley lines are, but I'm going to be frank. There's not a lot of information, but we do have some. Ley lines. As you see in front of you, there is a map. You will see it's denoted by multiple colored scribbles done by yours truly.
Oh, some of the paint got in different spots.
Now, if you look, there are blue, red, and green. I'll get to what those mean in a moment. But as you can see, there's a flow, like a river currently happening. And these are ley lines. Ley lines have existed longer than even the Great Pulse. The elves have had their own studies, some kept hidden in the upper echelons of society, and some have been lost to time. For what is known to the world, unfortunately, is vague. Things we do know. The Great Pulse. When that happened, it sent an energy surge through all these lines. Some creating new convergence zones. Now, convergence zones are these that you see denoted by these little swirly marks. As you can see, all ley lines are shooting out and converging into certain areas. These convergence zones usually carry more than one ley line. So 2 ley lines connecting. As you can see, the smallest one here at Faltavius Institute. Usually it's 2 or more. Now, convergence zones, weird things can happen. Okay, we're talking about mana. This is like raw power, energy that flows through our world. It's like the lifeblood. I say that, but we really can't do much with it. The ley lines, you see, have been mapped. These maps came from long ago. Witches used to, well, the legends say that witches used to carry on, using the ley lines as their way and mode of transportation. However, ever since their persecution, not much has been seen of that in recent years. So for now, the ley lines relatively are just that. Increased, charged mana in the local area. Convergence zones creating weird anomalies in sometimes physical landscape, like as in the example of Faltavius over here. There, does anybody know how Faltavius is currently working? Did you even know what I mean by that? Yes.
If I recall, doesn't it have floating rocks in the area?
That it does. That is correct. Faltavius, due to this convergence zone, somehow has made the rocks explode upward. They float, they levitate. And they have been that way for as long as, well, we have been recording them. Now, we have harnessed that, okay. But that is not actually using the ley lines. That is us using an after effect of what happened at a convergence. Yes.
And ley line convergences make secret libraries?
That is a good question,
We're on
and
top of a
yes, I
convergence zone.
guess you could say that it could. That could be considered an anomaly, yes. Weird, incidental magic of great import. Yes, they can happen anywhere. Now, if you were to look at this map, you can kind of draw some conclusions. Right, if we look all the way in Mahjong, we have Saigon, the spiritual capital of the world. Kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Okay, alright, pathways, a lot of magical energies flowing through the area. Kind of makes sense. Whispering Woods is another one of note. Not much is known other than that it is weird.
That is weird. That's true.
True.
I'm kind of going everywhere, and I apologize. I had a way more structured lecture, but now I'm just kind of going off the cuff. Innistrad. This one's interesting. As you can see, it's green, and yes, I'm an artist. I made the flow go the opposite way. The best way that I can describe this is, as people have been mapping out ley lines, some theorists have described the way mana works in these kind of flow states is that in these areas they're like charged particles, or dust particles, if you will, spinning, going crazy at a higher frequency. But then you have interesting areas like Innistrad, and that to the very far north. Those, either something happened, well, as in the case of Innistrad. Is anybody aware of the Inquisition around 1700s? And what they did in Innistrad? No one. Probably Regalia. Around that time, there was a confrontation with current state. It was, to say it in the least amount of words, the place was eradicated. As a result, the negative energy and magical swirling that happened in that area now cause weird things to happen. Magic doesn't just flow naturally there. It perverts in strange ways. It's like a wild. Magic just goes wild. It's the best way to describe it. Yes.
So, based on that statement, does that mean the green swirls or the convergent areas that are labeled green have been caused by man-made incidents?
Not entirely. Unfortunately, I jumped the gun. Those up there, as far as we know, have always been that way. This here is a relatively new occurrence. In fact, I believe, if I remember correctly, this is old history, me remembering the old maps. There used to be a line connecting this one to here and this one here. However, after what happened, well, I can grab that. It cut these. It's like the energy bands just snapped and they went back, connecting here, leaving this all alone. Now, you have the red denotion here. We've talked about green. Now the red, instead of magic going wild, or going strange, or not exactly how you planned it, magic becomes difficult in these areas. Now, many theories. Now, is anybody familiar with any of the legends of this area? Anybody? Any United Sanctuary buffs? No? No? Okay. Well, there are some religious beliefs as to what happened in the area, as well as, well, mainly religious. Let's be honest. Supposedly, this continent used to be one. All of Valandor. But then, something massive happened. It split in two. Now, if you notice, it doesn't necessarily look
One more crystal thorn.
the most organic, does it? Well, that is because after the devastation, there was an attempt to fix and create. Now, if you want to look up the exact beliefs of this local area, you can come talk to me after class and I can kind of go through it, but I don't want to go into full religious views on gods swinging down their wrath on another god in retribution. Yes.
Why is that one red river not lead to anything?
Why does it not lead to anything?
It does.
Well, are you talking about this one here?
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's because it stops. It slowly ebbs off and no longer affects the area. Now, do I have the answer? No, but again, if we go back to the history or the legend, it has to do with...
Yeah, I think Lulu's been busy.
The god's wrath struck here, propelling the Iron Peaks up, disturbing the ley lines all in this region, snapping off, again, everything here. And it just slowly started corroding and dying over time. Right, we've gone all over the place, so I will do my best to get us back onto a more of a lesson plan. So, sounds like no one's confused on what a ley line is, right? Ley lines aren't something you can go and be like, I am going to this ley line and I'm going to become a magical wizard. Okay. Ley lines and convergence zones can help and aid you in casting spells. They make it slightly easier, would be the best way I would phrase it. And, of course, as we mentioned, all the other crazy things that happened in these convergence zones. Well. But that's not to say that people have not tried in the past. There's a question before I get into the next. Yes.
So does that mean somebody who lives inside of a ley line is able to develop magic easier than somebody who lives outside of it?
Develop would not be the correct word. Cast it. Sure. It's like
Cold.
trying to figure out a good analogy. Say if you were to take someone shoots a fireball at you. You're a fire user. Right. Does it cost more mana to create a new fireball or redirect a pre-existing fireball?
Cost more to create new things, yes.
Right. So, say if you were to grab mana in a slightly more charged state versus one that lay more dormant. It would be like having an energy drink versus not.
My bones! My bones!
Ease of access.
Ow!
Right. Now,
My bones!
that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to cast a meteor shower and shower the whole school. But you might be able
I'm fine.
to
Everything's fine.
cast something just slightly brighter than it was before.
Everything's fine. It's fine.
But that does bring me into some interesting things. The more tinfoil hat theories. What if we could? Right? What if we could harness the magical energies that coalesce here at this school? Well, this is not a new question. It's been asked for a long time. And it is theorized that that's exactly what happened up here.
That's my song. My drinking water
Only
song.
a theory. As you know, a lot of our world has many legends, many things,
No, that's me tapping on my
many stories.
water bottle, which is kind of like a
Some
cowbell.
truthful, some not, some with hints. It's for us to decide and decipher as we go through the world, looking at things with our own eyes.
Shame.
Supposedly,
Shame. Shame. I'm sorry. I have two
This-
brain cells.
desolate iced city.
I was crocheting today. I have two brain cells. I had to figure out how why a pattern was going so wrong. I made a really fat bee.
Local landscape.
It's a real fat bee.
Only a theory.
Specifically, a really fat zombie.
Only a legend.
I love him.
But
I didn't mean to make him so fat.
if it is possible, imagine the great things we could do. Or terrible. Ley lines, they're interesting.
Yes.
It's very interesting.
Very well fed
And there are
zombie.
lots of stories. And
He's had a lot
theories
of
as to
brains.
why they are where they are. But one last thing before I close this up and wrap it to questions. If you notice,
This one.
if you pull back for a second and take a look at the map, you'll start to notice something. Everything seems to be flowing outwards from this zone.
The Well of Eternity.
Point of origin.
And we don't know why.
The Well of Eternity.
Yes.
How can we tell which way the river flows? If it's mana?
How can you tell? That is a good question. And I'm surprised you picked up on it. It's only theorized that it is moving in this direction. He is right. It could be moving this direction. But everything that we have gathered thus far leads us to believe this is our point of origin that is sending the mana outward to all the other points. But it is true. It is yet to be proven. Any other questions? I'm opening up the floor now.
What?
If people believe that the
you.
The
sorry.
balloons.
If people believe that the big swirl is where it's originating, but they haven't proved it, why does nobody go there to try to find out?
Ah. That is because it's almost impossible to get to. You see, navigational systems go haywire, compasses no longer work. Magic within the region becomes harder and harder to wield. If you look right over here, it's almost impossible to pass through here with weather mages. Magic doesn't work as well. So you have to rely on more mundane means. But if your mundane means are messing up with you, then how are you supposed to traverse? Most people who attempt to sail straight into this area end up somehow just coming right back out.
What if you swim?
Well, maybe a strong enough swimmer might one day be able to traverse the water, but as of yet, no.
Doesn't sound that hard. You just go in a straight line.
No.
So like no. I love that from Morgan. Just like no.
Theorizing that all lines flow outward. How? I guess I'm trying to wonder is, does it ever flow back to the origin point? So that way it can keep flowing out, or is it coming from somewhere else?
Well, like you said, we don't know for sure, so if we were to go down the theory of it is coming in, then we'd have to assume that the origin would be a bigger place somewhere way out here that is feeding everything to the one zone. Or it could be multiple zones. Unfortunately, we've only found one.
No. No. I am in pain.
His arms are
I don't think it's ADD. It's ADHD. I think it's all been conversed into ADHD now.
Do ley lines ever move where they are, other than just
I
the
gave
ones
my
that
I think I
disappear
gave my
because
brain cells
the
to someone else and my bones are broken, so I'm just kind of
That seems
wobble
to be
around.
so far the only inkling we have of happening. Massive energy surges, or I guess we can call them pulses. Not to be confused with the great pulse, but it would be a pulse nonetheless. Yes.
I guess my last question is: you told us the stories behind
Yes,
two
I should,
of the
but I can't until I stand up.
swirls of what the theories of
Caused
the reaction. But what was the one at the very top?
I'm in so much school that doing actual class RP
We don't know.
is really rough for me. It's really rough for me currently. I go to so much school throughout the week that another lecture is kind of
I've looked.
It's not that it's uninteresting. It's very interesting information. However,
I'm sure if you ask the locals, they might have their own stories, but
I want to crochet. I would like to crochet. Please. If I am going to just, be learning information, I want to do something with my hands. Because my hands, my brain is needing more sensory input. It's not enough. I need more. I need more sensory. I need more stimming. Ah, la la la. La 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 la.
farther north,
Ah, la, 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 la. Ah, la, 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 la.
to reach. People haven't dared try. In fact, it's too dangerous.
What is happening in that?
I can imagine trying to go all the way north.
What's happening in? What's happening in that? Ah, it's Flappy Hands.
Well, if
But it's
anybody
very
else has
tiny,
any
it's hard to tell.
questions, you can come and ask me after class. I
It's
think for
Flappy
now
Hands.
I'll end
Me,
it
I'm
here.
stimming. I'm stimming. I'm stimming. I'm stimming.
Again, I
I'm stimming.
apologize for it being such a short lesson. This is more theories. This doesn't really help us quite, but it's good to know.
Bark, 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 bark. Bark,
For some
done.
reason, this is important. We just
Bark?
haven't figured out what.
Bark, done. This one looks like a bird. This looks like a big bird. Look, there's the beak. There, that's
You may
the
stay and look at
eyeball,
the maps if you'd
and
like.
it's just a really long bird.
Appreciate your time.
The longest bird. Long bird. Long bird.
It does look like a bird. I can't fucking unsee it. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I saw this as like the eye,
This is something
and
I'll have
then
to ask
beak,
about.
and then
Banner.
body is bird.
But if you could,
Why does the ley
assuming
line
the
just go?
center of it is
I'm gonna
the
be a ley line and
strongest,
goes, I don't
and it's not just
want
all
you
of this
anymore,
area,
and
that's
it's
what I'll need confirmation on. That would be the best way to travel. Surely someone's already No, I mean, a normal compass won't work. Normal methods of navigation just won't function. But if you could hone in on the magic signal itself, of the source of it,
We need a map of
you just follow that. That would be the way to always course correct.
Yes,
Well, that's what it means.
What I'm wondering is there a center point that is so strong there to really find on
The
this?
eye of the magic stone.
The eye. Scary here.
Could you find the eye and therefore follow the eye?
Talking about that
Where
shit.
each ley line is.
Skulls and crossbones.
We've built around them.
Hi, Flora. Hi. How are you feeling today?
I don't know if it was just natural because
And
People are dead, or is that
it's fine.
specifically?
I mean, get him checked by Morgan when you can.
As it were.
everything there is like
Yeah.
dark.
I don't know if we've looked over the evidence at all yet, or if we've found anything.
Veils within, yes.
If they do, they to be killed anyway, because they don't come back the same.
Okay.
One of two things.
If they even make that far.
Maybe we can find some more secrets.
Not positive about that.
Usually anything that tries to leave there will either go to the water, where
I just remember there's
probably always people kill them off.
If this one were to get snapped off, then all of them have to come back up.
Looks like it gets weak around here.
If this one here were to get
Unfortunately, we don't have as many
it's rather long.
lines coming in.
They disconnect all of
But as you can tell, this whole region is just nothing.
And keep thinking.
Mhm.
Keep plotting and keep theorizing.
If
Mm.
they glean any
So
new
we push the
information, as you
boundaries.
said, the Wisdom is not well known.
Supposedly those are older.
Well, if you like.
I'm probably going to
Keep researching.
train if I have to wait till
It
nighttime.
is a fascinating topic.
Eh?
So,
Wait for.
we were all asked to go to library after curfew. As
Ah.
many as could go.
Eh.
Well, if you go to the
So probably go and
I
train
think it
or
might
wait.
have been something that just didn't get either fully erased,
Ee.
or it just shows that things.
We'll have to go on run.
That's new items.
You don't know where it
But
connects.
These are really cool.
that is Flora, wake up too late.
There's your question.
I want to learn about the United Sanctuary nearby where like home was, because it's not really marked on a map.
Oh, you mean when I talk
I
about
got it right. There's one
Aww.
that is right underneath where.
Not on.
What curiosity? I was like,
well, I'll do one
the
better.
mountains one side
I'll
there.
give
I
you
was
a
like,
book.
of course.
Then you can write me a paper.
I'm going. chain. That's what I'm.
Okay, okay, good idea.
Maybe that's why everything is so sparkly here.
The map
Perhaps.
He said Iron Peaks is also
Narali.
dead ley line as well.
Oh, hi. Why get on table?
In case there's a test.
Well, because I was trying to point out that two of the ley lines in the Saigon area, it goes right through my home and also our neighboring where Rabbit Place, Telesword. So both Dewsbury and there, so it's quite interesting.
Why are the little blue?
One go through home.
Why isn't this one just a line?
Yeah.
Why is there a
One goes
swirly?
Flora.
I never thought about it.
That might be just
All of
another
these.
ley line area.
Any spookies ever happen? Any weird stuff?
That is every day. Every day.
Oh, every day?
Yes.
Every day.
Every day is
Most
spooky.
likely.
Everything won't kill you, eat you.
Maybe they are both
It was
connected.
I.
Yeah, but
the
that's
reason
just
why
like
Swirly
so
wanted
You
to
not
go
here.
survival.
You not here. Yesterday. Yesterday.
No, I was
Some of plant from home was here.
Not.
Someone get it from here. What's here?
From here to
I apologize.
Okay.
Please have the rest to move.
That one's a conversion on a
Get.
I'm just trying to understand the migration pattern here from.
Is not migration. Is not
I
migration.
know,
It's
but
not plant. Is plant. It got brought here. It brought here.
Oh, it was brought here.
Someone
I thought it
planted.
Migration, it was
Someone
more
brought
like...
it.
And is hyper blossom. Is 3 head. Try eat you.
Way over here.
Cannot walk.
Crypt, there and back.
Small adventure. Maybe.
Come with.
Just walk down the ley line.
Can look at evidence today. Maybe
Yes,
Narali.
yes. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
You can. How about you gather up anyone you think would be sufficient to help, and we can meet at the war room where the evidence is.
Have.
Alrighty.
I'm
then
Narali.
why don't-
I just like how this fucking ley line.
You just kind of surf.
Apparently I missed a lot. Alright,
Yes.
let's go.
Plant. Eat. Normally, just one of would be problem for plant skin, but this time was nest of them.
A nest?
And alpha can only assume is
plants.
yes. And you eating plant.
Oh no.
Eat everything. Is
Can I eat it?
yes? Maybe?
Sick.
No. Plant skin not eat them.
I'm gonna try. If I can eat them all for you, Flora, I will.
Well, them dead now. We kill them.
Oh, okay. Well, next time, if God forbid.
Would be invasive. Them hunters would eat everything.
Oh, that's not good. We can't have that.
No.
Gonna fuck up the ecosystem.
Eh.
Like I said, I stored it in here, but if we need to move it someplace, do let me know.
Eh. Depend if you want it to grow.
Well, again, let's just take a look over it.
Ah!
Previous headmaster.
Hello?
Dealing with some bureaucracy. It's about time.
Oh.
We can relocate, it's fine. We're actually wrapping up.
Hmm.
We can resume later over dinner.
Sure.
Regardless,
Very well.
recent events are looking up. While
It's good to hear.
expedition into Fallbrook did not meet everything the CAF had hoped, the city is safe. Hopefully trade and its many neighbors will help it recover.
Good to hear.
Meanwhile,
This wasn't over in vain. And we went to
Based on
Fallbrook.
the news, the Eosian War is hitting quite a climax.
A few, yes, a few bags that were recovered at the site. They appear to be full of the seeds of the
Seeds.
that were planted.
Found one bone, and that one is sprout.
EO's former royal family.
Interesting.
Time will tell.
Ken would
Let's
like
return to our
try
villages and get out of
find
there.
what Ken about
Very
it.
well. Alright.
Not know
Make
if
sure
it's
everyone's
same sprout as others.
getting on the patrols. We appreciate everything, sir.
I'd definitely like to learn about these. Very interesting.
My apologies for taking up the space. I was wondering whose the tourist was.
He's from yesterday.
When
He's
you take a few
from
seeds out,
plants.
you can lay them out on the table.
It's what we find.
I wish you luck in your examination.
Eh?
Oh, that one's starting to sprout.
So the same lines on big one that I think is alpha of rest.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen seeds with a marking on them before.
Yeah. Not seen plants from Astoria before.
True. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can feel something from these.
Maybe both try.
As you examine the seeds, they are about 1 centimeter across with a pointed end and a ridge along their back. They are small relatively, and if you've done any gardening, you generally know plants that produce small seeds tend to produce lots of seeds in the hopes of some of them surviving. Can sometimes indicate faster gestation period as well, but not always. And are you using magic on them right now?
Yeah, she's trying to get like some sort of like reading on them, I guess, like any kind of magical properties from her own like nature stuff.
They feel fairly normal magically, though as you push some mana into them, as you would expect with a normal seed, the spine starts to crack open a little and you can see it start to gestate. Or germinate, rather, that's the word. A few poking bits of green.
Feel normal. I feel like I need to see these at every stage of life in order to really understand it.
Well, this one might help if it's same plant, not no. Found it under alpha. Or kill it.
Gimme. Don't mind if I...
Is not seed, is sprout.
Well, okay. Mind if I slice it open?
Let try talk to first, then Ken.
Mm-hmm.
Not know if we'll have much say. Or feel.
It doesn't seem the most conscious. It's akin to... With ordinary plants, regardless of their stage, you can usually sense something from them. But with more living plants, in their very early stages, they tend to be very silent, not giving much, because they're not as developed intelligence-wise.
Can she
Which
tell
was
if it's
similar
the
to that.
same plant?
It shows enough visual similarities that yes, it does seem to be the vine-like growths. Very underdeveloped, it's not flowering yet at all, but similar material.
Cannot talk yet.
Oh, I do.
It's too young.
Note it down. Illustrate. Let's see.
Maybe leave enough, some of it still alive.
Yes, I'm not gonna cut too much off of it. Just a little piece and then see what I can do with it. See if I can get something out of it. Okay. Let's see.
You were using the magic on a piece or the whole?
Yeah. A little piece. She cut off a little slice of it.
The slice starts to very slowly try to grow back some of its structure, like a normal plant might. Starting off as almost sinewy strands. It's very slow though.
Professor? Would have permission keep this one alive long enough, can study it at least. If does become large enough, can try to fight, we'll put it down.
Then yes, as long as it's monitored and with that known, yes, I would say that should be fine to study.
Would need take it to greenhouse or room, but probably best in greenhouse, so it's not where someone would be sleeping.
More than likely, yes, that'd probably be wise.
Greenhouse it is. Oh, Conf, before you leave, while she is doing this, can I sense, how, what's the word I'm looking for? Resilient this plant is, just from trying to like give it like nurturing.
It seems fairly hardy. It's, if anything, you would say it's almost a little dehydrated, but considering it comes from a jungle.
Right.
Laura's also very tall.
Okie dokie.
Outside the doors, you hear a thump.
We'll look at Bone next.
Okay. Take a quick look as well.
Another witness.
Oh, hello.
Red?
And the culprit
Oh, come back here! Don't run from me! Wait, don't kill it.
Is prey drive, cannot help.
I understand. I just wanted to talk to it. Oh well.
Why?
got his like hands behind his back.
Is he
And
acting
there's
out?
Professor Barry in front there with a couple guards and Victor.
What the fuck has happened? Why is he?
I don't know.
There's like 5 people sitting by the portal watching.
I don't even. Okay.
What was going on in here?
And we'll
Was it-
try finish check on bone.
Research.
And take plant to greenhouse.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go see what's going on
that
with
research.
that. Yes, with the hydro blossoms that we encountered.
Weird rat.
Bone.
Should try find out what kind it is. You know more about animal. Flora know more about animals from bone. If it's that one.
I do indeed, and don't send your kids out to the wilderness for a week of survival without learning what bones are which. Dude. I think I'm gonna try to call upon the god.
Oh.
Yes, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, God. Nerali is looking over at this bone. Given that she and her entire people send their kids out for like weeks at a time to the wilderness, she has learned many different bones of animals. Can she identify this bone?
Looks like potentially some kind of avian. It's slightly hollow, but
Hollow?
not as hollow as a normal bird should be. Maybe a large bird.
Oh. Eagle
Should be
large?
some kind of larger.
Oh, okay.
It's also looks a little bit like a. No, it couldn't be. Maybe like. You almost want to say a dodo, but it's way too big.
Dodosaurus. Rex. If you played Ark, you know what that means.
You ever heard of a dodo bird?
Is not small a fat bird?
Yeah, no. Not small. They are quite large, actually, and this is kind of... It's bigger than it. This is definitely a bird. A very big bird.
Yeah. That
big bird.
Weird part of puzzle.
This is not a wing, is it? Not a griffin. Oh my god, please no.
Griffin is different than dodo.
Yes, but big, kind of like a big bird. It can fly. Wing. If it's a wing bone.
Maybe.
Hollow though. Interesting.
Go plant this, make sure it's secure. Then,
yeah. These are seeds?
Those should stay here, not want another infestation.
And these?
Is also seed.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna keep the bone here. I don't know what to do with a bone other than to mark this down in my notepad.
This thing is also
bird. Bigger than dodo. Large bird. Not griffin? Question mark? Maybe? Don't think so. A big bird. Okay. Is that what it ate?
Maybe.
if it's eating large birds, yeah, I can definitely see why it's eating, well, attempting to eat you.
Well, he's not eat anything now. He's dead.
Well,
But
now it's
normally
dead,
would
yes.
eat our kind. Would also eat same things we hunt.
It just eats whatever it can find, I guess. Does it have teeth?
Yes, have 3 mouths. That's why it's
3
Hydra.
mouths. Oh, tell me more. I did not see this creature.
Have 3 mouths.
3 mouths.
Or at least feel like 3 head at least. Is about normally a little bit bigger than you, but can
About
get
as tall as
bigger.
my ears?
Yeah.
Okay. Can get bigger. Would you say around the size of me in were form?
Yes.
Okay. It's about as tall as me in were form. Very big.
Had
So
not
9,
seen
10
before
feet.
came here, but appeared to be an alpha. Changed from
Alpha.
flower type to more like a tree.
Flower to tree. Any features on it that can identify it as the Hydra blossom? Like, say, a very blooming flower, I'm assuming, because
Yeah.
it is a blossom.
Main head is large flower. Then have 2
flower.
other head with large mouth. We'll try bite with those. And have a strange polyp, guess, on torso. That is weak spot.
Okay. Torso, weak spot. Got it. Okay, and this thing is carnivorous, so...
We'll eat what we can. Include in plant skin.
So, maybe as it grows, start feeding it meat.
Maybe can somewhat tame, but I'm not assume this will. I'm assume probably this will just be so Flora can study, maybe learn some of how it work, grow something like it on self. If not, it's just experiment.
You can have like an extendo arm and it reaches out and it's got a mouth on it.
Maybe.
And you can chop off the heads of your enemies.
Yeah.
Honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea.
We'll take time, study it as it grow. If you want, can come with every day.
Oh, absolutely. I would love to study these more and more. In fact, if they are used to a more humid climate, I'm wondering if we can make like a makeshift thing around it to keep some of the humidity in.
Would maybe be good idea anyways, just in case it sprout fully into small one. Then can move around.
Great. Good. We can do that.
Might want
I can do that.
to lock up garden till then.
Oh, and let everyone know.
Mostly is just Flora that use this, to be fair.
Water. Oh, making sure it works.
No, don't just water everywhere.
I was just, it's been a long time since I've gardened. Last time, I don't even think we had these. I remember the ground would change color. You remember? I remember that. That was crazy. Yeah. I gotta. Drink up. Get nice and strong. Well, not too strong.
Not too strong. If he's just baby, can fight pretty easily. Might have step on one on purpose. feel a little bad about.
Oh, of course.
But would try and eat me. Maybe don't.
Oh, wait.
Eh.
Okay. We don't have a lock.
No. Can get one. Just normal one should work. Not
Yeah,
think
normal one should
need
be fine. I don't think anyone's gonna
magic.
be especially thrilled to try to get into the greenhouse.
No, not many try to use it. It's mostly just Flora. At least never see anyone else inside.
That's where I grow my puffins.
Is where Flora grow puffin too? Grow puffin, try grow
And make it stronger.
most other things. Make very strong.
Oh, I like
to. Eh?
Huh?
Eh?
What?
Tree!
Tree?
Out of window!
Oh! Oh!
Eh?
Oh!
Lock first, lock first.
You can't see this?
Eh? 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 Ah.
Ooh, it is, she's growing.
Eh?
There's a sigil on that tree.
Yes. Is mother?
I think it might be the tree from inside.
Eh?
You know the one, the big one?
Eh?
Oh, and it's locked. What are you feeling? Is it saying anything?
I'm trying. Door's locked, not blocked. Conf is
God
here.
help us!
Conf is here, but I don't know that Conf has anything for this. Conf, would Flora get anything from talking to Tree?
Oh,
It's okay if not.
nothing outstanding, but it is, the roots are definitely coming from under the library.
Yeah. Not say anything, but is from below. Is not from inside.
Oh, it's not from the... Huh.
Feel like?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Up.
Lock.
Maybe an upside down tree.
Maybe. What could be down there?
I don't know.
Maybe it's another big cave.
Looking at your pouch and I got a little smile.
Tiny Nick. Is small. Small Nick.
He is small.
Mm-hmm.
A corrupt vampire lord and his army. Ascension stood strong against
Is that the
them.
story you're going with?
Pardon us.
I heard one of the
No
lads
problem.
call my name.
What are you doing? What are you up to?
When I turned, it was actually
Gardening.
Gardening.
You need a lock to garden?
Impersonated them.
Yes.
We need to lock the garden.
My
For the next
hesitation
few
was
days,
long enough for
weeks,
them to
depends.
make the strike.
Yes.
What happened?
Is nothing happen? Is just gardening? Is nothing happen?
But you need to.
Just
You need to
gardening
lock the garden for the
lock
next
it.
several
blocks to
weeks.
lock the
Yes.
garden.
You don't even garden. Why do you care?
That's.
There in the world.
I was thinking about starting.
Fucking liar. Come on.
For the time being, albeit
I
I
love
left my mark on her.
I
and
wanted to
said,
grow some
Like
tulips.
gardening.
Ah, I see.
I
don't think
I've gardened before.
An enemy, a villain, yet
Probably
remains
garden.
out in the world.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not.
That
fully
must be
grown.
bad.
Let's go lock it. Come back.
Quite the dashing here.
Horatio.
You bunnies,
I
faster.
win.
Look fine.
No one's in. We're not killing anyone. For you're okay. It's fine.
Locked. They will not
is
get in.
locked.
Unless really want to. Then we'll get in and then we'll find out. Then is fuck round. Find
And if
out.
it is, it's fucking Lenneth.
Yeah, Lennis get eaten. Oh no. What shame.
Oh no. Oh,
Very
such a
bad,
shame.
very
He's so
sad.
handsome.
Eh.
But not more handsome than my Linnet.
Flora not find many flesh skin attractive. Is just dark mostly.
Makes sense though. I mean, we look completely different from you guys.
Yeah.
Different structure, biology, everything.
Yeah. Different skin, different
But I
faces.
can tell that you're beautiful.
Yeah. Ah.
Because I've seen your face, and you're gorgeous. It's true.
Yeah.
Don't get embarrassed. Don't get embarrassed.
No, I'm not embarrassed. How would you know if embarrassed is? I'm not. I'm not.
I'm just really windy today, I guess.
Yes. Just wind. It's just wind.
Flora, we are sparring. Feel free to join
Away
us.
of my gardening.
Who spar?
You don't even fucking garden. You don't go.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Very passionate.
Everyone except me.
Why not you?
Leg.
Ah.
I was noticing the same.
Makes sense.
Told Medical
Alright,
I'd
give me
make
one
it
second, I
easy,
need to,
so no spar.
Transform.
Morgan kill me otherwise.
Yes, Morgan would.
Wow, it's actually real foggy.
Should fear her.
I've never seen that
would.
before, actually.
It was kind of like that yesterday too, I think.
Oh. Huh. Yeah.
Huh.
I'm sure that's fine.
What did Ryder do?
Yeah, that's.
Why-
Is he up today?
Why do you think that would be him doing this?
Have
Well, last time I
Ryder
heard that
have
he, like,
do
shot the
this
sky
before? Make
I've seen-
sky cheese.
Like a different
foggy.
vibe. It's foggier, and maybe it's just a foggy day. Maybe. I mean, I understand that we've all been conditioned to assume the sky changing color means the end of the end times, right? But
Yeah, we.
it could just be.
It's end of world. Be dying. Oh no! Ah!
Oh, you said I heard this.
That
The
was
noise I heard
that
as
was
you
the
said that
professor.
actually
That was the professor. He's putting on his armor.
The professor's armor noise lined up with you saying the end of the world, and I thought we were all gonna die. All right, we're good. We're
It's
fine.
end of
Everything's
world.
good.
It's end of
It's
world.
not the end of the world.
It's end of
We
world.
need
It's end of
therapy.
world.
We're.
Wow, wow, wow. Oh.
Yeah, that's
Ooga booga.
Why is it pink?
End of world.
We were just
Ooga
talking
booga. No, it's just color. It's just color.
Orange.
I miss
It's
you.
like orange pink.
It's probably just color.
Again, it could just be normal weather
Hi.
conditions.
Why?
It's just a little bit foggy.
You not
today,
go in
that's all.
garden normally, yes?
Congrats on your promotion.
Garden?
Greenhouse?
Yeah, are you sure about you?
No, have not
Okay,
gone in.
good.
just
Is locked now.
It's temporary. If you end
Oh,
up not liking
why?
it, it's fine.
Laura is
I'm
growing
more than
something.
happy to-
Yeah, I'm more than happy to, give the
Oh,
position a
you
try,
can't
I'm
just say that and walk
saying.
away from me. What
Candidates
mean?
out
What? What mean? What mean? What mean? Tell me.
Put lock on because I'm grow plant from yesterday.
Flora.
Have permission.
Flora.
I'm study.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
If it start, try
But
eat,
careful.
then we'll kill it.
Careful. Do you want help? Can help? Don't mind.
If you want, but once you know about it,
Can
Narali is go with,
fine.
so can study with Flora.
Okay. Okay.
You are second right now.
Maybe is small chance. No one have tried cultivate before. Maybe if Flora put lot of magic into, it will be chill. Maybe it will be nice. Probably not though. We'll probably still try eat. So I'm mostly just experiment. Try get study from. Then maybe can make hands can eat people.
Oh, by the way, we lost the gardening place. You can't go in.
Ah, okay, okay.
Num,
Num 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 num
num num.
I have
Eh.
that monster thing.
Eee.
Oh.
The Hydro Blossoms.
Been practicing something Stark concepted for me.
Eh?
Eh.
Them are sparring.
Yeah, but we need to study them.
Oh, M Spar?
Eh?
Oh,
Briar
M
is
Spar.
helping. Not know what Briar is doing.
This phone, Briar, if you
Brian.
wanted to join.
Eh?
Can ask, but
Start growing them immediately after we just had to kill a bunch of them.
Is only one. And is for
They also
study.
don't grow that
It is
fast.
just one.
Is for study, and if
They
get
are
large
in an
enough
ongoing
and want to kill,
investigation.
then Flora will kill
Because you
it.
can also determine if you can grow them in outside of temperatures that normally they should grow at.
To like,
But put
They're not
lock.
here. This is not their normal.
then I
Yes.
can know how to
Put lock
meant
on
to ask
garden
for
for
help
now,
to
just in
Sure.
It's just normal.
I did see that.
like this.
Okay.
We're not doing the big guy
Because I'm
too,
going
right?
to
This is one?
practice
I
something.
see like Lucky
with
Charms falling from the
Okay,
sky.
well,
right
I'll
now.
be on
Sounds
standby in
like
case
normal.
I'm hurt myself.
Yeah, I'll go sit.
oh,
Okay.
colors. So practicing with Professor Briar.
Briar's here?
Oh God.
Eh?
They spawn Briar.
Oh.
Briar big.
He is,
He
you're
was
not
small,
looking at.
now he
Well,
big.
that is Briar, but you're not looking at Briar anymore. That.
Is Briar?
No, he changed his shape. Yeah,
That is the
Briar
Dream
changed
Lord
his shape.
Oberon that you're looking at, my friend.
Yeah. Huh?
Oh.
No, but
Huh?
not know if you want us tell everyone.
Wait, who?
I don't think he cares.
Brian doing?
Yeah.
I figured they were gonna question it anyway. I'll tell everyone.
Brian.
What is? Oh.
Oh.
What is that?
The
Is
reason why I
that
say that is because he's not in
Briar
that form
and
anymore.
Barian put together? Brian.
Brian. It's Brian.
Do you think if they like, did like a few?
What a beautiful form!
Just Professor Brian.
Oh!
Doing that.
They're having a spa.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
I thought Brian
It
was just
seems
gonna
to be
lose
a
it.
training
Brian.
exercise would be my guess.
Briar.
Brian.
Stop
Brian.
put Barian and Briar together.
Orban.
Brian.
I'm so
Briar have a wife.
Orban.
That's
Very
true.
scary
I've seen
wife.
her. She's
Beautiful.
You say that like he's monogamous with her. Oh, he's
He's
not.
right.
He's absolutely a whore.
dipshit would marry him.
Yeah.
You should.
I've seen
he's
him.
like-
I've seen him get beat up by his wife. It was awesome.
I don't think it's really a marriage. I just think the queen keeps him as a pet.
I think. Wait, there was a painting.
I'm just kidding. I'm not taking notes. I'm so sorry. I was.
No. Don't talk about painting.
File,
Don't
you
talk
should
about.
run.
No, dear. I'm just kidding.
There was a painting of their
No.
how much they love each other. And
No.
I thought it was beautiful.
You know, it could be worse.
And
Bush.
It could be a blondie fucking a wall.
he would kind of be without her. It's
You're doing
he'd
what?
Be good on his own, but I think he would also
You're fucking what?
be.
Fucking what?
You know what?
He was
It's,
he was
you
he
know
was
what? It's to
fucking.
keep him in
Dawes was
check.
fucking a wall
It's to keep
earlier.
him in check.
Nah, he was
Otherwise,
fucking a
without
wall. I
wife,
saw him doing it.
He's a
Check
menace.
balance.
Dawes, you're literally
Makes
lying.
sense.
Me and Misty watched you hump a wall twice. Okay.
I did not hump a wall.
What?
The fuck?
No.
Okay, well, it looks like you did from a distance.
No. Okay.
Okay.
No.
Sleep.
Flora, sedate us.
Uncle Briar is here.
Go and walk. Go run away from problem. Sleep. Just fucking sleep. She got what she asked for. You were sleepy. Eh?
Well, no, I'm not broke. No, I usually pick up ingredients when I'm
I
out
really want
on
to
an
join because it'd
engagement.
be good time
It is.
practice thing.
So I do.
It is.
Ah.
You see that?
What?
And,
What specific?
so
Thing in sky.
they allow me to pick up my stuff.
You see it?
No.
It's just Flora.
Do not see thing in sky.
I
do not see thing in sky.
It's so thing go fly, then it just see thing floating.
No, do not see.
Okay,
Do
it's
not
just
see
Flora.
thing
It's
in
just
sky.
Flora. It's just Flora.
Okay. It's not your fiance?
Yeah, no, I got you.
No,
Just gotta like.
him is paper.
Oh.
was a particular plant.
Oh, him and paperwork need to come out.
Okay.
Oh, Flora know what is now. Flora know what is now.
Oh, you know what is now? What is?
Okay.
Okay.
So far, what kind of?
Okay. Okay.
Is Axe?
What?
Oh,
So-
the exhibitor.
Look at the ground in front of me.
Okay, so you're not cutting off the petals.
It's-
and
it's-
smoking it or
it's not-
something. All right, so it's not.
People see it
I
differently.
wish.
You guys.
Oh,
I'm not trying to get
yeah.
myself.
Bring it back to your hand.
Again.
Because the guards joined in, and I thought like shit was happening. I thought like
Yeah.
the sugar plum fairy was not having it anymore.
I brought some when I first came home, but then I took it away. And then I tried to keep some, and then I took it away.
Have fun.
Oh,
Just
they're done.
ask how.
They're done.
Yeah.
They're done.
Ask Briar.
Most likely ask Varian.
Could ask him too.
Double tap.
Ooh.
Them not look like that.
Probably ask both.
I mean, you would think they would let us know. Jesus Christ, I could use it.
I'm surprised Professor Bruce is stopped now, but.
What the fuck?
Blizzard's just like, man, they're still going. After 20 fucking minutes, they won't shut up.
Damn it. No.
Oh, it's
No.
got tentacles
What?
That's new.
Professor Barry?
What new?
Or is he a shapeshifter?
Oh.
He's a shapeshifter, but also that's new. I'm gonna try and get a better look at it.
Good
one.
Oh. Wait. What?
Who's Professor
We've got full
Cheese?
control of it, too. Gross.
Oh my.
Actually gross.
Yeah, like Professor Charcuterie Board.
Just wrapping around.
Sorry,
Professor Sasquatch board.
Charcuterie.
What material for what?
Charcuterie is, right?
Studying. I'm studying for,
Wow.
because
Yeah.
I wanna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pistons are firing.
Whore!
Hair?
You're thinking horny things! What the fuck?
No, no.
It's okay, me too. It's okay, me too. It's okay, me too.
Okay, it's a Shakira.
Oh!
So you put like grape.
Briar, put those away!
That's what rich people do. The
Briar! Put those away! I'd be doing that in public, Briar! Briar!
Salmonella.
We don't want to be in the same arena with Professor Barrymore. Barrymore?
Barrymore.
Briar.
I like it. I like it a lot.
What his fingers.
His fingers.
Guys, what the fuck is that, dude?
It's Professor
Briar.
That's Professor Briar. That's Professor Bruce.
Guy, why does he sound slow?
I'm out of water!
He's vine
He can
whipping.
transform or shapeshift. I don't know the word, but
Okay.
he was.
I just heard the fuck ass guns going off, so I came over here.
You wanna? Do you hear like how weird his fingers are? Just they're kind of.
What? Fingers?
Yeah, there's
Why
like
do you
two
feel,
long ass tentacle
He's got
fingers.
vines.
Yeah, that's
I'm
all
listening
right.
that
I
closely.
can't hear people's
Like,
fingers.
Why is his ass so dummy thick, though?
Do you know what my ears sound like?
Why is his ass so dummy thick?
Yeah, I hear my carpal tunnel going off. My
Why would her like? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What the fuck? Briar is sparring. Everyone is being weird out.
Alright, I'll go stop the being weird. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Happy place, Flora. Happy place. The problem is, then she thinks about her happy place was just Stark, and then we have a problem, Flora.
Hi, Professor. Why'd you move away?
Gee. I was gonna drop it off in the
Amy.
Going without permission.
What a conversation.
But you didn't deny it.
Oh, went where? I did not know where went.
Came back in here, had run away while them talk about
yes,
why.
Yes.
Ah!
Professor Blender over there is fucking
Yeah.
Professor Blender.
Yeah.
I can't fucking take. I can't deal with this.
Yeah.
He's lived a long time.
Professor Bussin down. Oh, he's gone.
Again. Do not.
We should deploy.
He appears to have burrowed.
I think Professor Barry
Where'd he go? Professor burying in the fucking ground. Where is he?
Professor Brick and Mortar has disappeared.
I guess.
You're getting
Okay.
You've almost got it.
I'm just saying, he's probably lived a long time. Maybe he has like thousands of names
It's good.
collected.
It's good. It's okay. It's good. It's good.
Oh, that's why.
Okay,
what's that?
he's doing something new.
Girl, what the hell is that? Oh! Professor breaking it down! We on for about 3 seconds, like 2 frames.
He's morphing.
He's morphing.
He's morphing.
What the fuck? Oh, big now.
Oh.
Very big now. I no longer feel safe here.
Not feel safe. Not feel safe.
No longer feel safe. We go over there. We go over there. Oh, we definitely don't feel safe now.
Not feel safe. Not feel safe. Not feel safe.
Feel better over here because Ken just made
Won't be behind wall.
Well, can make my own wall.
Eh.
Oh, thank God! Now they put it.
Now they put barrier up.
Now put up.
Now put up.
What fuck? But been trying to make a spear. Been trying to make a spear or javelin. Not super long, but enough to throw. Been tiresome, but it work, kinda. Been focusing on it. Feel I could make really funny shot if it was higher up. But not worth. Think have a firearm. Oh my god! So not safe. Throwing a boulder.
Throwing rocks. Big rock. Fuck off rock.
You know, this good question. It's in cylinder. It's okay.
Rock.
Rock. But not want to be over there right now.
No. am happy over here. Happy here, over here. Not over there or very close.
That man almost became flat.
Flat. Why? This is not just Sparty's McPancake.
This is definitely make pancakes.
McPancake. Meat pancake. It's McPancake!
This pancake, what the fuck?
This how McPancake.
Oh, I'm gonna have to help fix ground after this.
Ah.
Oh god, they're gonna be so many chunk miss.
Fix them. Fix them, chunk miss.
I want to do my own spar. Could ask Bile. Bile was first spar. Could do it.
Could ask Bile. Bile probably
could surprise him.
Bile like fighting.
Yes, he do.
Would offer Flora, but Flora not do very good with.
No, you don't good with what can do, so I would not want to you.
And still cannot feel hands.
Brother, do not push it.
This one is little, can feel little in it. But this one is not much at all.
Take time.
Yeah. Whole arm beside is
Give minute while they try not to become pancake, then be right back.
Yeah. Flora doesn't need to be a pancake again. I kind of want to get my charcuterie board out. I got some cheese and some little meat snacks in the fridge that I brought up like yesterday that I was gonna eat and then I didn't eat them, so I could bring them out now and eat them while I'm watching this. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them out. I'm gonna bring out my charcuterie board. My makeshift charcuterie board. Yes.
Oh, they almost became pancake. Only one who survived would be
who is
me
on
and
roof?
the pigeon.
Who is on roof?
Fuck!
Is that Chip?
Oh, there's two people on roof. There's Chico. Chico.
Don't make sense. Chip not make sense.
Him there.
Menace. What? Where go?
I don't know.
Menace.
Could not
Menace.
tell.
Menace.
Menace.
What fuck day?
Misty almost became pancake. No.
Would be
if
would
Go
be
Spar need
cupcake.
new weapon. Shit. Pupcake. Roll, make pup cup.
Pupcake. Oh.
Misty, please.
Please no, become pancake.
Become pancake. Oh my god, the guard. Why everyone almost becoming pancake?
Because Briar is pancake maker. Bird,
pigeon.
So red.
Red? You're so red.
Red came up to door, war room, then ran away.
Red? No, can't make me hungry before spar. Then won't focus. Need to focus.
Yeah. Focus on Briar. Pretend him is red. Hunt him.
No. Rock!
Rock.
Oh
Would
my
make
god.
whole everyone one into pancake. Rock! Rock! Naroli? Did Naroli make that rock?
Huh?
Rock, look.
What the fuck?
Rock.
That big rock.
Naroli make rock? But it's where?
Oh, that's large.
Big
What the
rock.
fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, goodbye, rock.
It's Naroli.
Oh, she's cool and Chip think do game?
Maybe. Rock.
Oh, rock!
Rock! Rock! Did go over!
Oh, did Neroli catch it?
Not no! Not no! Feel less safe.
Fear. Fear.
Feel less safe.
Feel very much less safe. Oh. Oh. Rat.
Okay, feel safe again.
Oh no, it no longer safe. Look who enter.
It
It no longer safe.
is not safe.
Not safe.
Rat.
Rat!
Rat.
Rat. Rat.
Rat.
Where'd it go?
But you have to share.
Alright, that's fine. You're the one who stole it in the first place.
Grab.
Rat.
As a rat?
Rat. Rat.
Rat. We need to give
Talk to
some
Narali, then you can.
Rat?
That rat is not going to be alive for much longer, if at all.
Narali!
Oh, that was awesome. Can I learn
Rat.
that?
I only got backhanded into
Is different rat. Is different rat.
And you are so closely related to me, so
You
I
can talk
speak
to
you.
then her get eat it.
I can talk to you.
A massive rat.
You are very
Yeah.
Huge fucking rat. Holy shit. That's actually true.
Can I ride you?
It's like when I did that with the with
hold on. Can I speak to him real quick?
Shut up.
Normally, I think Professor Briar riding this rat is.
Wait,
Just makes me riding a giant chicken before. Oh man.
Catch that rat.
Merry solstice.
Godspeed, Professor Briar!
I mean, that's different than you eating it. You can ride it. Wait, no.
I want to eat. It's so good.
Yeah, that's much better. Mush.
Why make rat steed? Could be lunch.
Where did you come from? You're like a dire rat.
Just wanted Narali talk to it in case he's related to other rat.
Other rat?
Rat came up earlier.
Sad.
Wanted you still be able to eat it.
Sad.
No seed! No seed!
He's horse now. Cannot eat horse.
Tainted. It's horse now.
I received me.
No. Wait, can I eat it if I can I eat it if I save you? Can I eat it if I save you?
Oh, it's fast as fuck.
Oh
Iris.
no! The rat! Get,
So agile.
get the rat!
Oh, it's climbing.
What the fuck did it? What?
Where will you take me?
Come here. Come
Hurry,
here.
Flora.
You am snack.
Hurry.
Grab.
You am snack. No. Come here, you.
No.
Professor, are you okay?
Come here. Come here. No, come here.
Grab.
Our lunch. No.
No, 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 no. No, no, no. Not go in. Not go in.
Rat. What the fuck? No.
Grab,
no,
grab, grab,
no.
grab, grab,
Come
grab,
here.
grab. Have it? Maybe? Okay. Okay.
Mine. Happy. Rat.
Why you know that could not just talk to rat? Why it won't go down there? Oh, it's dark. That one.
True. Sad. I am sad. I wanted.
Yeah. I said, got rat.
Could have had. Good rat. Have rat.
Rat in there. In there now. Had rat.
And bit him so he would stop moving.
Yeah.
Cause Hoshi have not had rat and said would bring back Hoshi rat. So want to bring them rat.
Can bring them rat.
'Cause they
Is
have
big
not
rat.
had rat. 'Cause said Chips is not wanting them eat rat.
Is
So,
big
and-
rat can
and
share.
What the fuck? Wait, what fuck?
Eh?
It sound like Seymour.
Yeah.
Wait. Oh my god! It sound like Seymour!
Do sound like Seymour. So much is happening one day.
Why so much? Sky Pink, now Seymour back?
Seymour!
Seymour! There he is!
He's back.
I call him Turts.
What the fuck?
Anything before you jump in the
Seymour.
water and go say hi to Seymour? I'm assuming that's what you're doing.
Nice to meet you.
No, I'm just standing here because I'm like,
You're good.
Interesting.
I'm just gonna go.
Where Hoshi?
That's true. It's still true.
True, where is Hoshi? Want to give them rat.
Was it a mirage?
Oh, there's a seagull.
Oh.
Bird.
Where'd it go?
Okay.
Was it an illusion?
No.
Or did he
Is
just
this
dive
magic
under?
gaslighting?
Back.
Was it
That sounds
illusion?
like a bad
What are
idea.
you hiding?
He might have flown.
Let him go. Eh. It's too dark.
Faintly, you
shit.
can see his silhouette.
Huh?
It's just very dark.
Eh. Him still there, it's just dark.
It's not so sudden anymore.
Him still there,
Yeah,
just
like,
just dark.
The colors were actually super pretty.
Am I awake right now?
Where?
Oh, this was like again more confusing.
Where
than the
Iris?
turn of events.
Eh?
Iris just walked right off that way.
Eh?
Once again unlocked. The great turtle returns.
He's monologuing.
I don't think I'm
anything
dreaming.
out there?
Although, does feel like today.
The heroes await.
A dream.
Briar?
For once he
You need
rests,
help waking up?
he may have answers. Yes?
We could throw you
Eh.
into the water. If you
Would
need.
like talk to when have chance.
Of course.
Eh?
Alright, I
Like
forgot
now?
about that too.
Don't worry about it.
I can't
Is
crack my
okay
neck.
come with Flora?
Eh, he's fine. Just not want hear a lot of people talking.
No, it is understandable.
We thought we saw Seymour coming back. He might have diven into the water again.
I really saw and heard him. But I
Do we go down in the water?
There was
Ellie's gone out to check on it.
plants from home brought here by someone. So bigger one than ever seen
Plans from
before.
your home?
Eh, a story in jungle.
That was Seymour and
Oh?
Well, at least if that was
New batch of vegetables to eat?
No, them eat you. Well, maybe not you.
They eat me.
Everyone else.
Oh.
Hydra blossom.
Before you cook them.
I am.
Eh,
I'm sure he's
have
okay.
not
They
tried
got
it
the
before.
other-
He's still planned. So Flora cannot eat.
Hmm.
And try grow one, see if can study. But wanted you know about, since you know more about Fae and plants sometimes.
Why are they bringing Jamie over here?
Well, take me there. I'll check them out.
I don't think he's being brought, they're just following
He can go
him.
wherever he wants.
Also, had talk with Mother Tree again. Or think
What does the old gal
something
have to
coming.
say?
Not bad thing, but something.
Come hither, Morgan. We have a mission.
We went to go report and they didn't cross their minds.
Or say something big will happen, but
Mission
not
accomplished. Give rat.
big. In show.
Did you eat it?
No, gave to Hoshi's. They deserve to eat it.
Oh.
I hear Seymour again.
He back out of the water. Excellent question that I do not have the answer to. The enigmas of chips are a mystery.
Can check on plant, then mother.
last night?
That was, we brought over the, Chips' training sword over there. Because it has some rooms up there on it that look
You can see more. Let's see more. What did I just hear?
Hello, Ribbo. When you have a moment, I would like to run something past you.
Sure. I will let you know as soon as things are quiet. Well, it's kind of quiet right now if it's fast.
You take your sweet time.
Okay, I'll let you know. He's growing here. He's just sprout for now.
Oh.
Try learn from. When small is not so hard kill, at least here.
Killed like 3 with a shovel, so they're
Yeah.
pretty squishy.
But hope can try learn from it. Maybe even tame if possible.
Tame flower?
No one have tried grow one before from home.
Oh.
Them seem smarter than thought.
Whoever put them outside barrier, they grow.
Yeah.
So it can be done.
If I progress its germination, prepare for a fight.
Yeah. If it have alpha instinct, will listen to one, maybe Flora can count as it. Not know.
If it get out of hand, can eat it back.
Yeah.
Plants taste.
This is a curious seedling. Carnivorous. I can't say I've encountered them. They're definitely not from the Feywild. There's a
Bio, thank you for
taint to it.
Taint? What mean?
Yes. A dirty taint.
Any idea from what?
In what way?
Corruption of some sort.
Like, this is not how plants supposed to be?
I mean, it would explain why it can be grown outside of its native area. It's
No.
not as humid here as it is in Astaria.
Yeah. When talk to mother, her seem relief. Thought was relief from these in ground. Maybe is that?
This corruption is part of it. It was not corrupted. Merely that it is tainted. Perhaps its entire species. Similar to your fellows, vampires, Vikings. It is a racial taint, a corruption, almost a curse. These are naturally evil creatures.
Yeah.
Where that corruption came from so very long ago, I know not.
Guess that makes
I do have a
feel less
feeling
bad,
why-
but kill them.
You could spin it that way, sure. Students, darkness calls to darkness, evil to evil. When one evil awakens, it may awaken other evils.
That's why them
You
plant.
encountered some... Perhaps. Someone possibly brought them, yes, from what I've read of the occurrence yesterday, and that is quite the mystery. Means someone outside is wanting to get in.
Chip said that was the same place that he had gotten attacked by people a while back.
That's true. That was the same area.
That's where we found him.
Quite the mystery.
Yeah.
You encountered deep ones, an aquatic life form in the archipelago, yes?
For Chimney and the nearby islands.
Ellie mentioned they were not normal to such warm waters. They are from the deep. And now we have carnivorous creatures from the Astarian jungle up north. Brought here, yes, perhaps, but able to sustain themselves.
Yeah.
Drawn
Should
to
not
the very
know.
heart of evil.
Are occurrences like this going to become more frequent then?
If I were to guess, there are nefarious plans working against us out there. Very close, perhaps in the forests nearby, in the towns. And more will come. And not just here. As it wiggles its way out, other evil will awaken all around the world. Merely a guess, though. As for these, I would not attempt to make it a pet.
No.
Unless you're fully prepared for it to lash out, you could keep it caged up, maybe.
Do you think
But I don't
it's
think it would be a
bad
friend.
idea study it? Thought could
No.
learn some of its aspects.
I think you should study it. Know your enemy.
Then we'll keep until it is not something can control.
I would be careful, though. It might be able to repollinate or spread. So, I would definitely keep an eye on it.
That would be
Maybe
slow.
make some magical precautions. And I can help with that. Least I can do.
Think.
Curious little creature. I might go inspect that area where you found it. Where was it again?
Is in outskirt. We'll tell is it by large, not dead, but not green vines, roots.
He's like big canyon area.
When these were
I know the
growing
place.
there, and for some reason that whole area was it was living like
Floral.
yeah.
Was greener.
But once they were all gone, they all died again.
Those confirm my suspicions. They might be able to... what's the word? Change the environment to suit them.
It's alpha. When killed it, all rest of them die.
An alpha, so a like-minded individual.
Was big, more bark, had same sigils as seeds do.
Looked more humanoid shape than the others. Others were more like flower bulbs with tendrils.
I see. Perhaps it was able to control them somehow, and once it was destroyed, that mental connection killed the rest?
Maybe. Just this sprout left.
Good to
Or
know.
it could have been that killing it killed the hospitable environment, so it became
The
immediately.
alpha was the
they
source
couldn't-
of the lush energy.
Ah, indeed. You could be right.
Were there parts of it brought back? If any survive?
Just this and some seeds. Good amount of seeds found in bags. And this sprout was right under where Alpha died.
Any clues on who planted them?
Not yet. Found bone there.
Found.
Narali say is like big bird.
There were shovels in
And
the
it
water
was
Yeah.
gardening tools left behind all over Cannon.
Makes seem like someone do on purpose.
I see.
But not sure how long had been there because there were so many.
Yeah.
Not sure how fast to grow.
Could very well have planted these before you all went to Fallbrook. That would be about a month and a half of growth time?
Hmm.
Could have been sped up with magic, though. What a mystery. Exciting.
Yeah. Little scary, but exciting, guess.
And I doubt this will be the last we see of such actions to get in to the academy. Eyes behind your heads, everyone. Be wary, and if you do leave the barrier, bring a friend. I will look into this little canyon. But you wanted to show me the tree?
Yeah. When talk to her, her say something will happen. Something big, but not bad.
When did talk to tree? Today or
yesterday?
I think is what Ignis did last night.
Yeah.
It started after going to tree with the stick.
Maybe. Is that why their tree roots out of a library?
Stick became covered with runes that looked like tree rune. When touched to tree, ground rumble and sound of bursting rock outside directional library. When we go there, the tree roots there and the archway that goes to the library was also there.
Yeah. Wonder what mother is try do.
But before that, was the runes first appear while they saw talking to each other in dorms, so was nowhere near tree yet. We just thought take it there because it looked like tree runes.
Her is very old. Very old.
Hello, tree.
Yeah.
But yes, it started as soon as the ruined stick was brought over. Was touched right here. And then rumble. Round rumble, bursty sound from over there, and that's when the roots were outside the library. And the roots also had runes on them in some parts. Looked just like these ones. So, think is roots of tree, but means it's all the way from here to there.
You will find her roots reach the entire academy.
It's why I brought up that it's probably the reason why we have a convergent line in the ley lines. In the
There have been here longer than Academy.
Exactly.
But
Indeed.
these roots moved. Because they weren't there before, and now they are. Roots go there.
What did she say to you again, Flora?
Her said, felt relieved. Think from
Relieved?
what growing there, and something big was coming, but not bad big. Maybe is what research.
No doubt also relieved you were all back.
Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Should check on her more. Come talk to her.
Lonely old gal. Very needy, though.
It's okay.
Very spoiled.
Mm.
Very spoiled.
I was using her to help relieve some mana built up last night as well, so.
Mm-hmm.
And what are you doing to build up your mana?
Nothing. It just becomes
overflow.
Too much.
You're not pushing yourself too much, are you?
Is too much right now?
Not currently.
Because that can be quite unhealthy.
Listen,
I heard you went blind.
Mm-hmm.
Temporarily.
Yeah.
A side effect? Yes?
Yeah, I'm still not 100%.
You are lucky you are not dead, dear. Such mana burn can be fatal. Groan all you wish.
Lecture me.
It is my duty, till I'm fired, which might happen after today. But...
With Arbor gone, people turn to her a lot for any healing. No one else is really able to help much.
Was hope maybe next thing you teach Flora could be healing. That way can have Morgan not be only one.
You wish to branch off? Such focus, though, this late in the game. Might be detrimental.
Maybe.
I just need to get better.
You think?
The thing I wanted to ask you, less about healing, more if
I think my mana channels
there are traits that could cause ways to divert burden some, so it's less strain on them. I'm reactive, but not sure what would be thing to hunt for. Not sure where to look either.
Right, I think I'm good.
There is such supportive magic, but it takes years of practice, unless you're talented. Like yours
And you
truly
have
here.
time.
We know you're great.
Well,
Morgan just needs to get better.
most of my learning doesn't really come from that. I've only ever learned by taking. That's why trying to find way help so it's less hurt for friends.
I know, dear. Some of us are meant
my
to
job.
take. Some of us are meant to provide.
It's not your job to be hurting
is
for
my
other
job.
people's sake. I don't.
Just means I'm not doing my job well enough.
We say we hurt
If I was
self,
doing my job well enough.
so can fight things. Morgan hurt self, so can heal.
The other thing is that it could have also been related to the fact that Shizuko was literally touching my soul multiple times during that encounter. Not to put blame on her, but on top of me pushing it. Flora,
Yeah,
if I didn't push it, do you think you would have died?
probably.
Exactly.
Felt like
That
was
was my job.
dying.
Regardless,
It's his job to protect others. If can't lift up, want to still protect you.
Do that. Regardless, these markings have kind of appeared after that.
Is Emo still streaming, guys? No, he said he was
Do they
sleeping.
hurt?
He fell asleep.
Not really.
He's not? Okay. I hope he didn't go eepy. And I'm not too late.
I'm just in comms,
They're
dear.
warm.
Oh!
They only tend to hurt
Gasp.
if I use too
Nap
much.
time is tempting.
Or if I'm not using mana enough as well.
Understandable.
There's really no good zone.
I kind of feel like the source whenever
Totally
I'm
not stream sniping you right now. So.
siphoning the excess
Yeah.
from you. It
Like,
feels
I
it's
assumed.
coming down along your arm that way.
He spooked me a little.
I'm also
Sorry,
using
dear.
more mana than I used to. with these spells.
They're mostly focusing on Morgan right now if you want to talk, because I don't want to hold you for too long, but if
Fair
you are
enough.
busy doing something.
Fine detail. I'll sort out the premise at least.
Something may have broken?
For the sake of providing you a surprise,
You
which
can see again, and you can cast spells.
I would prefer that Flora would able
I can
to
see
actually
sort of,
be able
and
to
I can
use.
cast, yeah.
So it would be on your model.
Mm-hmm.
It just takes more out of me than it used to.
Is there anyone you trust enough
And
to
then when I
handle
do that,
Flora's
then I get
files?
too much mana, which makes no sense.
To have something
You would
added to
think
her model in
using
order
your
to
I
mana
could give them to
would
Mary.
cause there to be
If
less
Mary
mana,
has
not
time.
more.
Wonderful. I will discuss with Mary.
Or if you have someone that you trust enough to not do anything with my models, I will
Regardless of
trust
all of
them
this,
based off of you.
I want to see if I can
That would
finish
probably
my
also
stats
be
soon.
Mary.
I have all the components.
Okay, cool.
We just have a professor
Wonderful.
that's not very fucking
That is
helpful.
all. I will follow up with you at a later date.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, dear. Have a good night. Enjoy bullying Morgan.
You too.
I'm quite helpful.
Meow.
I know, that's why I'm asking.
I would love to form a staff for you, Morgan.
Hello, you
But it needs to
emo.
be a learning experience.
I understand. I just mean I need someone to do it with.
I must make first. No one else has any plans to bring in a specific teacher to do just that. I don't want to take anyone's job away from them.
Well, I've already asked him and he hasn't shown up, and then also gave me a book. Oh yeah, that's right. He gave me a book that was like, oh here, this is kind of how you do it. The night before everything went to shit in Fallbrook.
Who are you
Yeah,
speaking
no,
of?
he was. And what's his name? Cassidy?
Cassidy?
Cassidy.
Is that the name? Yes.
Mm.
And then, he gave me the book and then promptly got himself arrested.
Did he now?
He said, "Here's the book." No, he gave it to Blazeheart to give to me, and then he went and tried to beat someone up and then got arrested for it. Really, I don't think you should be a teacher.
Well, book was stressful.
Right, that did happen.
A lot
Seems
happened.
like it.
Flora arm was eaten off and sewn back on.
Oh,
My head was blown off.
what'd it feel like?
Yeah, that was
Horrible.
fucking terrifying.
Very painful.
Without knowing what was going on.
I think
Now
you
cannot
guys
feel
are in
anything.
my place of business.
Fuck you.
It's my mother.
Well, it's the only thing that I have that's close to home, okay? Let me have this a little bit sometimes, please?
Sometimes.
We share custody?
This isn't some share custody. I've been living with. What?
Flora talked to
I'm
Mother
gonna wake up
Tree
here to
all
be
time.
breathing on me.
Usually he's up
Well,
there.
She was technically, she was here while we were doing the stuff last night.
Yeah.
No one looked,
Who cares?
No one looked up.
Okay. Never mind.
I care.
We talked to Tree. Tree can have
I like
other
that you're doing
friends.
that, but I hope you know that it's really hard to see you.
You're out of sight range. You're more blurry.
Chips, I'm
I'm
fucking
not much to
half
look at,
blind.
anyways.
Oh, shut it.
Okay.
Well, anyways.
Alright, you can have your tree, I guess.
Flora and go make sure Stark know where everyone will be.
I have to start working on a tactile map for Ellie because she can't read the maps.
Good point.
And we'll think about what said
Very
Brian.
kind of you.
Maybe we'll look at something
Please do.
else.
And I do want to see all of what you've developed over the last mission. Such stress and danger pushed you all to your limits.
Ah.
what is this?
Have shown not know if have shown something to you yet. They did show vines.
I believe you did, yes.
Think so. That all have progressed. Can maybe force it happen, but not control it yet. Still pass out.
Actually,
Then you work on your mana coverage and control of that, yes?
Yeah.
And what may seem scars now, Morgan, might be actual blessings. Only time will tell.
we'll discuss it at another time.
And I will end in room, but Flora will ultimately be bringing Stark to the sleepover. Because I assume we are not, like, staying past normal RP time. I am assuming this is a next week kind of thing. Next week on Ascension Academy. One would think. Flora loves plant. You know, there was a character that I felt kind of like I wish I had picked to play instead of Flora. Every once in a while I think about that. But then, like, I have these moments where I play Flora and I'm like, I love Flora so much. Because I do. I do love Flora so much. Flora, I think, was a lot of people's first character. I've heard a lot of people Flora was their first character. I've heard a lot of people that Rizzy was their first character. I am probably going to get off. Well, I'm not going to get off. I'm hosting a hangout tonight for some of my friends. So we're going to hang out after. So I'm not getting off of VR, but I am getting off of Ascension. We'll have end of Ascension RP. I think it's about to be normal end time anyways. We normally, I think, only go 4 hours. I know I'm getting tired. Tired. Ending stim, yes. Lori's gonna wake up the Stark. I need to go get some more water. I'm out of water. I drank all of my water. My whole bottle of water, I drank it. So I will get some more water after I end stream. I'm sending vibes. I'm sending positive vibes. She's talking to someone. I don't know if she's talking. I don't know if she's streaming and she's talking to her chat or if she's talking to someone specifically, but. No, Flora's going to rest. I'm sure Briar will eventually. What RP are you excited for? What are you excited for? Oh, she's coming. Oh, hello there.
Hi. Hello.
Hello there.
Is your beautiful chat still around, or?
Yeah, they are. I'm about to end.
Boop. There we go. They get a boop from me.
Yippee.
Yippee.
Ugh. Yippee. I'm tired.
Oh, same. I'll let you finish stream because I want to talk to you after. So.
Yes. Okay. Let me pop over here and I'll finish. All right. That's good because I'm also excited for Wardens. I am working on the character for it with Skull. It will be done soon. All right. Is there anybody you guys want to raid? Give me a full username. Because Dave is not here. My other moderators do not currently have the capability to do this. Mary? Miriam... Rose, I think? VR? Isn't it Miriam Rose VR?
Enter.
Yes! Poggers! I'm so smart. Okay. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. I will see you guys tomorrow for Eden and hopefully Meat Rack. I don't know if we'll have Meat Rack. I'm kind of tired this week. I know we haven't had too many streams. But yeah, we will see each other tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Goodbye, cowboys. Have fun with Mary.